And welcome to class, everyone. I hope everyone's doing great today on this Monday afternoon. For those of you that are live, yes, welcome to strength class. I have an interesting one today. When creating the workout today, looking through some of my old ones as well, every one of our strength classes were always oriented with a set duration of time that you're doing your repetitions within. And then we might, like move to another exercise, or we do another set, maybe 2 or 3 in a row. Julie, welcome to class. Glad you're here. So I thought, let's do something different, something a little out of the ordinary. So today's strength format will be kind of a climbing the ladder per se with our time duration. So we'll do each exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. All right, so we're gonna be kind of strict today, but we'll do it for 20 seconds, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 60. 60 will be our max time duration, and really focusing on that kind of muscular endurance aspect of our kind of total overall strength. So the early time durations, maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, if you have a heavier dumbbell or something heavier for that movement, go ahead and use it. Really target the strength aspect of the muscles. Then as we get into those longer durations, it's going to be a little bit more taxing. The muscle fiber is going to be fatigued. So you might have to go a little bit lower. We'll see though. But yes, it'll be kind of a lot of volume, a lot of repetitions. So it'll be something good, different. Like I said, not much variety today. We're gonna be kind of strict and really focus on just our normal basic compound movements: squats, deadlifts, chest press, back rows, shoulder press, and then we'll do 2 for the arms, and then we'll do planks. So I got a great class for us today. That is kind of, like I said, the format for today. As my title screen said, if you didn't get a chance to see it, yoga mat will be for the chest press and the plank exercises. So have it ready if you'd like. And then dumbbells. whatever you have with you today. Like I said, if you do have something a little bit heavier, go ahead and challenge yourself for those early time durations, and then feel free to switch out dumbbells as needed. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking forward to this workout. I hope you are too. Like I said, it's just something different, just to change up our usual. So let's get into our warm-up here, just to get the body loose, get the body warmed up, get some of those joints loosened up as well. So we'll start with either a jog in place or that march. I'm gonna start with that march just so everyone out there knows what that might look like. So go ahead and begin. Let's begin into this warm up for our strength class. Like I said, you can start with this march, pumping your arms, moving your feet, or if you'd like to speed it up a little bit with that high impact option, or that just jog in place. Nice. We'll keep it here for a decent amount of time, whether you're marching or jogging, just to really allow that breathing to kind of increase a little bit, really start getting that blood flowing throughout the body. So keep it going. Excellent. All right. Okay, slow it down here, starting with the upper body. One arm across, hold for 1 to 2 seconds, and release. Stretching out the back of the shoulders, some of those muscles throughout that upper back. Nice. So after this one, we'll do one more to each side. Here we go. That, for me, my right arm and that left arm. And then just adding in some arm circles just to round out those shoulders. If you want to go both arms at the same time, you can. I always like to do one arm at a time. Just feels a little more natural. And I feel like I can really get through that full range of motion through my shoulder. So when you're ready, take those arms the opposite way. I was going back to front. I'm going to go front to back. All right, getting into our hamstrings here, our hamstring scoop, or the shoe the chicken stretch if you do my daily flex breaks. So we'll dig the heel into the floor, sink the hips down, sweep the floor, stand all the way back up, and we'll switch legs, alternating from right to left. So even though we're stretching that back of the leg, be sure to engage those glutes as you stand up. Make sure you push, squeeze the glutes, push the hip bone back underneath your spine. Just gives that opportunity to kind of get the glutes, the glute muscles firing and ready for exercise. Excellent. Couple more here. And we'll speed it up again just to try to get that heart rate up. So last one. Excellent. All right. So if you like to move side to side here with butt kicks, go ahead. Excuse me. Low impact option here. Or jogging in place. Heels to the glutes for butt kicks. Excellent. And again, always moving your arms. Especially in my class. Speaking of my class specifically, maybe Laura or Anna wants to do something different. That is fine. I always like that more functional movement, like you're walking, like you're jogging, like you're sprinting. Here we go. Just a few more seconds here, then we'll go into our squat with the elbow to knee twist. So when you're ready here, feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna squat to our lowest. As you come up, come across elbow to knee, get that little twist through those obliques, around that spine. Make sure you alternate from right to left. Awesome. Few more. And one more each side. Excellent. All right, come to the end of the mat here. Just one for kind of the chest, the core as well. Inchworm. So once you're at the end of the mat, you'll do kind of a forward fold, hands to the floor, and walk those hands as you extend the legs, extend the body into that plank position, and then walk the hands back into the feet, stand all the way back up, and do it again. So again, a slight pause, feel the core, squeeze nice and tight in that plank position. Nice. There it is, there it is. Two more. And last one here. Pause in that plank for just a couple seconds and stand it up. Nice job. All right, any other stretches that you would like to do, go ahead and do so now. So first exercise, squat. Like I said, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds. Start a little bit heavier early on if you'd like. And then, if you need to, decrease the weight. Or stick with one weight the whole time. Whatever works for you, what you have for equipment, wherever you're at. So squats, the hand position or dumbbell positioning is up to you. Whatever you choose, stick with it for the entire duration of each of our time durations. Wow. So if you'd like to hold one dumbbell at your chest the whole time, do it for the whole time. Maybe you feel more comfortable holding it, your dumbbells at your hips for more of like a suitcase hold for your squats. Go ahead and do so. Maybe you want a little bit more core engagement up in that front squat position, whether it's palms facing the body or kind of slightly rested on the shoulders. So a lot of positioning here, but like I said, today we're being a little bit more strict, not much variety. So choose one position and stick with it the whole time. I'm gonna get the timer started. Like I said, squats are first. Let's do this. I'm thinking I want more of that core engagement that whole time. So here we go, 20 seconds of squats. Down and up. Making sure you keep those shoulders up, not completely vertical from shoulder to hip bone, but you'll have that slight forward angle, but just making sure that you stay supported and up. Only 10 seconds of rest here. Like I said, the goal today is to have a little bit more volume and really kind of do as many reps as we can for more of that muscular endurance aspect. So you don't have to fly, don't have to go fast through these repetitions. Go at that normal kind of 1.5 second down, 1.5 second up, whatever your pace might be. This is gonna be quite the interesting workout. Here we go, dumbbells in position. 40 seconds now. So each 10-second increase maybe allow you to get maybe 3 more repetitions in, maybe a little bit more. All depends on the speed and pace at which you're doing your reps. Whew. Nice job engaging the glutes, standing all the way back up, nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax a little bit here. Dumbbells at the ready. So again, if you're squatting with the dumbbells at your sides, you might notice that your arms kind of slightly travel out just to avoid the knees. I want you making sure that you engage that outside portion of the thighs and the outside portion of the glutes to push those knees out as you sit down into that squat. So like I said, there's that little bit of variation. Arms kind of slightly come out, but still stay right next to the legs. Nice job. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Lots of reps today. I'm kind of trying to get that little count in my head when I can pay attention to it. We're getting lots of them in. Here we go. So this is that 1 minute round here. This is the final round of this exercise. Beautiful. Sitting back through the heels. Majority of your weight is distributed through the middle to back portion of your foot. You should be pushing back through the ground to stand you back up in that same kind of portion of the foot. And a lot of that weight distribution is aided by sinking your hips back behind your heels. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 40 seconds here. Plenty of time to get water, catch your breath, maybe exchange dumbbells as you need to as we move into stiff-legged deadlifts. This will be our last lower body exercise. So with this one, feet are underneath the hip bone, palms will face towards the legs and thighs, and then keeping the back nice and flat. Hips go back, we slide down, hinging at the hips, squeeze the glutes to raise the torso back to standing. So here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Remember, from kind of that point where you fold in half, that portion up to your head stays relatively stiff, locked in. No curvature through the spine. Keep that spine in a nice, solid position. That's it. Take your time. Feel. I always like to demonstrate in this bent over position, your glutes, when you squeeze those glute muscles, you should almost feel that the rest of your body starting to lift, starting to make that little pop up. That's what you want to do. As you squeeze those glutes, your glutes help raise the torso back to that standing position. That's it. Breathe as you stand up. Nice job, everyone. Squeeze. Good. New song. This playlist, Suzanne and everyone, this is on Apple Music. I'd search for 128 beats per minute, and it's a playlist by Power Music Workout, and it's just strictly 128 beats per minute for every song. And it's like not copyrighted as well, not usually, so YouTube doesn't yell at us. So yeah, I'm not sure. I know I use, there's like 3 playlists that I use quite often that are just enjoyable for me on my end as well. So yeah, I don't know if you've heard this one yet, Suzanne. Nice job. as we might get a little bit more fatigued, make sure you stay focused. Make sure you lock that brain in to those muscles. Awesome. If you start feeling this in your lower back, slow down your pace and focus on that glute engagement. And I say that because it just happened to me. I was going a little bit too fast, started feeling a little bit of a pinch in that lower back. So reset yourself, slow on the way down, engage the glutes, then raise the torso. Nice job. Here we go, coming to those last 20 seconds here. Be solid, stay solid. And 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, everyone. So, lower body exercises are done. Now moving into our upper body exercises. So first one here being a chest press. Oh, I gotcha. You enjoyed that first song. So chest press here, laying flat on the floor. And again, dumbbells are right over top of that chest line. We're coming straight down and back up. Now there is a little bit of a core component, but let's get our arms moving, get ourselves oriented for the chest press exercise. Awesome. So there is that core component, like I said. And it's not where you're necessarily squeezing your stomach muscles super tight. It's more of just that slight engagement to help position the pelvis and the spine in the right spot. So as you're doing this, if you have your feet on the floor, try to drop one. If you feel that your hips are pulled forward, you got that arch in your back, rotate the hips up towards you, tipping your hips up. So again, kind of my hand motion. If you're tipped forward, your hip tips forward. And then tipping the hip bone back. That's kind of my understanding of how that hip bone rotates and articulates. But tipping the hip bone up helps keep that lower back pressed into the floor, and we can get that good squeeze and that little bit of engagement through the core while we do this exercise. Now, if you're not managing that, kind of difficult, and you might be feeling a little bit of pressure through that low back, one great alternative is just lifting the legs up. That the legs just help kind of tip the hip bone into that position that I'm talking about, and it'll decrease some of that pressure through that low back. All right, 50 seconds here, and then our minute. So let's get back to focusing on those chest presses here. As you press, engaging that pec muscle, pressing all the way up back to the ceiling. Nice job. 20 seconds here. At this point, you might be also feeling it in your triceps, that back of the arm as well, which is fine. This chest press is supported by the triceps and the front of the shoulder. So if you're like me, might have weaker triceps, you might start feeling it in your triceps as well. Here we go, 60 seconds of work. Let's do this. That's it. Breathe. Exhale as you press back over top of your body. Finishing with that arm perpendicular to the ceiling, perpendicular to the floor. Let's go. 20 more seconds. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back on our feet. So time to move into those back muscles, that kind of mid, maybe to that lower back for back row. So with this one, we'll be in that bent over position. The flatter or more parallel you are with the floor, the more of that kind of mid back you'll be targeting. The kind of more upright you are, the more mid to upper portion of the back, maybe into the shoulders as well. So we want to try to maintain majority of the time that good forward lean, closer to parallel to the floor to target that back muscle. We have an upcoming shoulder exercise, so we don't want to tire out the shoulders before we get there. But no matter what, hands like hooks on those dumbbells. Try to eliminate the primary use from the arms and make sure that this movement is coming from the back. Your arms, your biceps will work, will help with this movement. They have to. But we want that movement coming straight from those back muscles. So like I said, hands like hooks on those dumbbells. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you pull the dumbbells into the torso. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Nice job with that one. Two. Back in that bent over position and go. So if you need to, again, remember, you can always switch out your dumbbells. Make it quick. 1-2 second transition, and then get back into those repetitions. Now, if you need to as well, you know what, you'll see me do this from time to time. That low back fatigue might set in. Just being in that bent over position, it's a lot of work for those muscles through the spine, through that lower back. So if through these longer duration periods, if you need to take that quick, maybe stand up, let those back muscles just release, relax for just like 1 to 2 seconds, and then get back to it. That is completely fine. Hi, Krista, welcome to class. That's it. Pinch, shoulder blade engagement. That's it. Stick with it. Arms might be getting a little tired. But let's make sure we're getting all those reps in. Nice quality reps as well. 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Let's do this. It should be the 60-second round here. Let's go. Final one here for the back row. Breathe as you squeeze into the torso. Whew. Nice job staying in that good bent over position. Like I said, if you need to take that quick moment, make it quick, brief, and get back to it. Here we go, last 20 seconds. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Like I said, it'll hit the arms as well a little bit too. So grab water as you need to. We're moving into shoulder press. This one will be interesting. I wish I had my lightest dumbbell available. It doesn't make noise like my power block system. So shoulder press here. Dumbbells up at the shoulders. We're making that full press overhead and then coming back to that starting position. Again, always finishing with that bicep, basically touching that eardrum. For those out there that might have some shoulder instability or just want to protect your shoulder, bring those elbows out in front of you. Palms will kind of face the midline of your body. And you'll press overhead like so. This position just closes that shoulder joint and creates more shoulder stability, shoulder comfort as well, than the elbows out wide. So 20 seconds done, into that 30-second round. Let's do this. Keeping that core tight. Trying not to press with that back overarched. We want to try to keep that core pulled down, keeping ourselves as vertical as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms. Nice job, everyone. I love it. This one is going to be tough for me. Woo, here we go. This is well-needed shoulder work for myself. Hope you're saying the same thing. Or maybe you're just super strong and I need to catch up to you. Let's go, keep pushing. Keep in mind the core, keep that body, that spine vertical. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Now, as you're going here, maybe you've already done it, but feel free to drop weight if you need to. If you're using, let's say, 8-pound dumbbells and you're starting to lose your form, it's starting to become difficult to press, find maybe those 5 pounds if you have them. Or, just so you know, because I'm gonna have to probably do this as well, if you only have your lightest dumbbell is like 8 pounds or whatever you're using right now, and you can't lift that weight anymore, set the dumbbells down, and you can keep going with just basically the weight of your arms, body weight. It's a crazy kind of neuromuscular phenomena, just with how your body thinks it'll still be pushing that previous held weight. It's been a while, I've kind of forgotten what the actual term is. But it's like, I always think of those moments where you might be moving things around in your garage, let's say, and you've been picking up some boxes that you know are heavy. You know, you pick up a heavy box, you're protecting yourself, you move that box, you do like maybe 2 or 3 in a row, and you get to like, you know, the next box, final box maybe, and you lift it up, and as you lift it up, it like almost hits you in the face because you weren't expecting it being so light. Your muscles, and they're responding to and anticipating that heavy feeling. So yeah, that's kind of that aspect here where you can keep pressing without any dumbbells in hand. Your muscles still kind of feel that they're still lifting weight. Let's go, 10 more seconds. Let's go, keep it moving, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, nice job with that one. I hope you're kind of making the same facial and body expressions I am right now after doing those shoulder presses. We're gonna move into the triceps. I'm gonna change it up just so I can do some good form. Bicep curls here. So this will be kind of like a twisting curl. So palms will face the body, and as you do your bicep curl, you'll twist and finish with your palms facing your shoulders, and then coming down to finish here. So just so we get that little added bicep work through the bicep, or the brachioradialis. So this will give a little bit of that chance for those shoulders to just kind of relax a little bit before we bring those arms back up overhead for our tricep exercise. Here we go. Keep the elbows pinched at the sides. No extra swing through the shoulder. We want to lock in that good form. So like I said, elbows are kind of pinched at the sides, so that way you curl from that lever position through the elbow. That's it. Minimize the arm swing. Let's get that good work through the biceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Can't believe we only have about 12 minutes left. This workout is just flying by. Here we go. 40-second bicep curl. Excellent, everyone. Love the curls. Again, keep in mind the core, that upper body positioning. Keep the core tight. Help to stabilize yourself to avoid kind of that rock and shift back and forth as you curl. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, 5-0 should be next. And 2, 1, here we go. Oh goodness, I'm already feeling that fatigue starting to set in. Let's go. We're gonna push through. Come on, all the way to the end. 15 more seconds. 10, 9. Let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right. Shake the arms out as you need to. I know we don't have a lot of time, but this is that final 60 seconds for the arm curl. Love it. I love it. Good work, everyone. All right. I know I'm starting to break my form a little bit, so here's that reminder. Keep those elbows pinched at the sides. Reset and focus. We want to make sure all these curls count. Here we go. Here we go. Home stretch. 10, 9. Last few here. Let's go. On 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Well done. Oh, goodness. I can feel it kind of like right just towards the bottom portion of that bicep, close to the elbow joint. Whew. All right, to the triceps here. Like I said, wanted to give that little bit of rest for the shoulders before we get into the triceps. It'll be our overhead tricep extension exercise, also called the French press as well. So with this one, I always like to say squeeze, pinch the dumbbells together, and then arms will be up overhead. And there's the drop behind and that full extension press back over top. Let's go, 20 seconds. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring the arms down. Relax for these brief 10 seconds. All right, into that 30-second bout here. Let's do this. Now, as we do these, if you'd really like to isolate, maybe you're already doing it, you can separate the hands and arms and focus and have one arm kind of move one weight at a time, versus when you kind of mash or press your dumbbells together, you get more of that neuromuscular response that both arms are moving just that same weight together, versus, like I said, that unilateral type of press. That's it. I am already starting to feel just my whole upper arm just tightening up from all these repetitions. So as we need to, if you need to, feel free, set one dumbbell down and hold one dumbbell with both hands. That'll be a good option. Or if you have two lighter dumbbells, feel free to grab those lighter dumbbells. I need to switch to one. So yes, if you are dropping to one, this is what it'll look like. So kind of holding the dumbbell, hands on the heads, the bulk of the dumbbell, keeping the elbows forward, pointed up. Oh, wow. Keep pushing, let's go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me right now? Oh. So much fun. I have to go to my lightest dumbbell that I have. Here we go, last 60 seconds, finishing it out. Curious how many of you are still with your double dumbbells. Oh. I think my back of the arms might fall off. No matter what, we're gonna keep pushing. If you have to take that little break, go ahead and do so. Get back to it. I think this is the most volume that we've done in one of these classes with me. Here we go, here we go. All right, we're finishing this out all the way to the end, these last 10 seconds. Let's keep it going, don't stop. And 4, 3, 2, 1, yes. Oh, I want to throw this dumbbell out of this room right now. Nice job, everybody. We're gonna come down to the floor. Final exercise, final 4 minutes. Plank, regular plank here, up to you. If you want to stick with your forearms for more core engagement, or if you want to go to your hands for a little more of a total body conditioning. So whatever you choose, stick with it from beginning all the way to that last 1 minute round. So one thing to note here, I'm gonna take this 20-second opportunity. If you would like to do these on your knees, this is kind of the setup here. So you have that straight line from head down into those kneecaps. The difference though that I always like to suggest is taking the wrist, how normally you stack it underneath your armpit or shoulders, to take maybe a 1 hand length out in front of you, just to make it a little more challenging for the core. Here we go. Biceps with no dumbbell. Yes, like I said. Oh, goodness. Here we go. So again, if you're on your hands, like I said, this, you'll still have that good core aspect to it, but you get a little bit more from your arms, your shoulders, to assist in holding you up in this perfect plank position. 3, 2, 1, and rest. When it comes to getting into your plank position on your hands, it's a little more straightforward. And so I always suggest making sure that you bring those shoulders over top of that wrist joint, and then you extend one leg. You initially start that nice straight line from head to heel, and then on that timer, you just place that leg. So again, if you're on your hands, good setup here, like so, and then place the leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now, if you are, let's say, started like, I'm gonna do it on my hands, and now you're wanting to come down to your forearms, that's fine. I'll allow it this time. Here we go. We're getting into that long duration here. 50 seconds for this one. We have 1 more. Let's keep it locked in. Let's go, let's go. Keep it tight. How's everyone doing out there? Are we strong enough to hold for 50 seconds straight? And 2, 1, rest. I might have to do some extra planks. All right, 60 seconds, last one here. Let's do this. Making it count. Again, if you're coming down on your knees, just step those arms out. Keep the core tight. Here we go, halfway through. Back nice and flat. Home stretch, home stretch. Let's do this, everyone. We've come this far. Our muscles are tired, but we're gonna stay tough on ourselves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Wow. Well done, everyone. What strength session. Wow. I hope I can write notes today during a meeting. Anyway, nice job. Let's get into some stretches here. We're gonna start down here on our mats for child's pose, just to get an opportunity to stretch the back of the shoulders specifically. So extend those hands out in front of you and sink the hips down towards the heels. Keep the arms outstretched as far as you can. When you're ready, go ahead and bring it back up into this kneeling position. Let's give one for sure for our hip flexor. So in the half kneeling position, we'll squeeze the glutes, rotate the hip bone up underneath us. And release that side. We'll do the same thing on the other side. The shaky mess. I love it, Josh. Again, squeeze the glutes, rotate the hips up underneath us. Oh, man. So there, I did notice a couple new names to me in my class here. So I always like to say, if you did like this video, remember that these are recorded and uploaded to our channel. So if you do want to revisit this one because you loved it so much, you can always go into our videos tab and find this date, this strength class again. All right, release. Let's stand it up. Let's take one arm across the body, stretch out the back of the shoulder. And then additionally, again, if you, let's say, get stuck in a meeting and you jump into class at this YouTube class at 12:15, you can just go right where we're at, or you can take the video slider that it kind of pops up and down on the bottom of the video screen. You can always take that slider and start it where you would like to start. So a lot of functionality with these YouTube classes. You might not be able to engage in chat if you do the recorded or if you kind of rewind live video, but you can still participate for the length that you would like to. So that is it for me. My goodness, I feel like I just want to do this. So like arms, it's kind of hanging. But sounds like just from some of your responses, arms being shaky, having to like drop weight, and sounds like it was a good workout for you. So hope you had fun with this class. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating. Remember, throughout the day today, make sure you stay hydrated, drink some water, also eat some good calories, and then stretch a little bit throughout the day. Love, hate. I love it, Julie. Awesome. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you again, maybe live on site or live on YouTube again next week. So take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.